starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Happy New Year, everyone. And we are so glad to be back. It's 2024 and Family Tide Podcast. We are back. And we are so glad to be back. Unfortunately, Mother J cannot get in, but me and Mr. Strutis is going to start it off. You know, he's a character, you guys. But we have a few topics that we decided to come up with today. And one of them, I decided to do this domestic violence. It's just getting out of hand. And me and Mr. Stratus was talking about it, and we were just, hitting kind of points about different things that, you know, I think we need to open our eyes to, you know, especially even when you first meet a person. I mean, some things you could pick up, and then some things you can, you hear, but you just keep them in the back of your head. Me personally, I think you ought to get to know a person now, because a lot of people using mental illness as an excuse to some of the things that they do or have done, or stuff like that. And then mental illness is real. What See, it's real. This is what I'm saying. It's truly real. It's truly real. You know, can you explain the crown hat, please?
Uh, I'm the king of my castle.
See, mental illness is real. Trust and believe me. Well, we decided to come back, and I know a lot of people are wondering where we've been. Um, we had to take a little time off. Everybody had to venture into different things. Um, Mr. Strutis just had a event, turned out wonderful. See, he has another event coming. We'll keep you posted, coming soon. I'm surprised he's not cooking. He thinks he can cook,
Yeah,
but that's
chef for your
yeah.
day.
He's wishing, you guys. He can't cook. Only he'll eat it.
Come on, let's get into this topic
Let's
because
let's do it. Come on.
I love a woman that beats me,
Mm, mm, mm.
but under no circumstance should a man be beating a woman.
True. True. A lot of men like to get beat on, but women, I don't think, because you wouldn't want anybody to beat your mother, your sister, or your daughter, right? So what make men
Oh,
think it's right to hit somebody else?
because a lot of men don't think that it's a flip side to their coin. They only worry about they peoples and treat other people as if they don't exist. And I asked this question, and I haven't got an answer yet. So I'm going to ask you:
Okay.
why men don't treat their woman the same way they treat their daughters? Now, all I ever gotten was you can't be intimate with your daughters. That's the only thing that comes to y'all mind.
I think
I've
we had
asked
that
men,
conversation. Yeah.
I've, I've asked women. I went to
Yeah.
80, 70, 60, 40, and I still haven't got an answer.
Again, it's two different types of love. But
Is
let
it?
me say this. It's boundaries with that, because the way you'll love your lady or wife or whoever, it's a different love than you have for your daughter, because the love you have for your daughter, you go over and beyond. And some people may go over and beyond for their wives. But for your children, it's a different type of love. It's things that you'll do for them that you wouldn't do for that person, because it's kind of like, it's kind of like a woman loving her husband and her son. You love both of them different ways. It's
Love
a
is
different
love.
type of love. No love, no, no,
Love is
no.
love,
Now,
and love always starts with the thought. Why?
cause see, you
Okay,
can love somebody and not be in love with them.
that's to see right there. That's what a woman says, because a man doesn't come like that. We either love you or we don't. A man just
Correct,
don't either love you or he don't. A
correct.
woman say, "I love you, but I'm not in love with you." So,
Again, I can love you, but I don't mean I have to be in love with you. See,
see,
in love, I was just, before the podcast started, I was reading up on submissive. It's different types.
what are you
It's they
talking
that
about?
some people thinking that means controlling, how can I say, dominate. You have to jump when he say jump. No, it's the meaning was letting the man take control of being the leader, basically.
That'll never happen in
Personally,
Florida.
myself, I can only speak on it for other people. You know, a man really have to show something that he can take charge and not let the boat sink to me. But I don't think it should even be that way. I think it should be 50-50.
Well,
Because if I be submissive to you and let you run the whole ship and let you make all the decisions, hypothetically, what if something should happen to you? Where do they leave me, or where do they leave us? What you think?
well, well. You when you say submissive,
Hmm.
what I seem to know about submissive is if you're being submissive to the Creator, then
He'll
everything
never.
falls in line. So if a man is being submissive to the Creator, his woman's
Mhm.
gonna automatically submit to him because she see that he is walking in his walk in his faith and his truth and his
True.
righteousness.
True.
So when you men that say they want a woman to be submissive to them,
Mhm.
that's just a lazy man.
Mhm. Miss Dana had a answer to your.
It's the difference that comes with women, and that's the difference between our species.
Okay. A
Because
man knows the difference when a woman loves him versus being in love. Correct.
yeah, a woman can say she love you, but still cheat on you.
But what
Still,
is it that you? Okay, let me say this now, cause see, you going there because what will make her do that? Something you're not doing at home. The same thing. See, what's good for the gander is good for the goose. Just like you guys say, something we must not be doing to make you go out. No, that's not true. That's just what you wanted to do. You know,
it's
you
a
don't think
choice.
so?
It's a choice. People
True.
make that choice. So
But some
that's
of
just
them
a choice.
choices cost you though. You
Well,
know.
if a woman decides to go cheat or a man decides to go cheat, that's just that person. That's just his nature. That's just that person. It's not because everybody's accountable for their own actions.
True. True, they are.
So we are living in a society where women, it's one word that they hate:
And what's that?
accountability. They don't want accountability. Now, I've run across a lot of women that say, "I want this and I want that from a man, and I want this," and I said, "Well, what happens when you get that man? You won't even know when that man came into your life. Yeah. Women say they want a certain type of man, right? But when that man shows up, he is too forceful. He is something's wrong with him. He's too demanding.
And why do you think we say that? Why do you think?
Maybe because you've been dealing with a certain type of man so long. When this type of man comes along, it's he's too much.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Women who always have held accountable, even for men choice. So I do not agree with all. I don't agree. I don't agree. I don't agree. I don't.
A, a
Because let
man
me
does
tell you,
not.
the reason why women are the way we are now, it only take one man to scar a woman, and that scar would last you until you close your eyes. That's what a man don't understand. See, y'all could cheat and think that we
What?
were supposed to forgive, but we never forget. But if
But
we cheat, you don't want to forgive us. You can't forget. We trash. I mean, we the scum of the earth. But
that's
you was
not
just
all. That's not all men because
90%.
as me as a man, if I know I done cheated on my woman 100 times and I caught her once, I'm 99 more times up on you, baby. You know what? I forgive you.
And you don't
You
think
got 90.
you don't
You
think
got.
that we should be 97 times up on you?
No,
See,
but I'm
what you
just
do,
saying
we could probably do better.
that's how some men think. I got a friend.
No.
I got a friend that
Mm-hmm.
uh, he cheated on his woman constantly, right? And I
Okay.
told him, I said, man, you know, you need to stop. You got a nice lady, blah 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 blah. He calls me and say, hey man, call this number. I said, who number is it? I just need to see if it's a dude number. I said, I would not.
Mm-mm.
Well, I think she's cheating. I said, how many times you cheated? That's beside the
Exactly.
point. I said, no, how many times have you cheated? So if she's cheated and you've caught her, man up and keep moving. Oh, he ended the relationship. And I told him
Every
he was soft and weak for that. Because
everyone
you are her
has
playing the field
a reason.
and she returns the favor. Now you can't handle it.
Can he see that?
Y'all see all
Oh.
the little
Uh-huh.
emojis.
Our comments. Can you see those comments coming back?
Yeah,
Those comments are for you.
they not for me.
Uh-huh. They say we have no choice but to be accountable across all aspects of life. Men can run, deny, excuse behavior, have a reason, and all of that.
But
Not
see,
just being accountable and that's that. I'm with
men,
you. I'm
a
with you, Dana.
man, a man does not run. See, there's a difference. A man does not run.
What do you do?
A man
Oh, you
stick and
run.
stay. A man doesn't run. Boys
Stay.
run and lack accountability.
Mm. My son said women love tit for tat. Shaking my head. Wrong is
Some women
wrong.
do.
I shake
Some
my
women
head too.
do. See, I'm the type of man. Well, baby, call him up. Did he give you some money? Or you ain't got nothing? Oh, I got a problem with that. How many hours was
Oh
you with
yeah,
him?
he'll walk. Yeah.
He need to be compensated. We got to be compensated.
For what?
If
He
she'd
ain't
have been with this
compensating
man,
you.
she'd been with
What would
this
he be
man all night.
Why would he be compensating you for what?
You'd have had my woman all night, stretched out on the couch. I need
I
to be
ain't your woman.
compensated.
You would still consider her as being your woman? Cause you wouldn't
You
be
don't,
my man.
you don't know if that's your woman, what your woman out there doing unless she tell you. Because
You
my mom
you my
always said
roommate.
a woman's heart is an ocean of secrets.
You heard what Mama J say it again.
I said, I think evidently he must be a pimp.
She say you must think you a pimp.
No, pimps are scum to me.
Mm-mm.
No, no, ma'am. Pimps are scum.
Mama
See,
J say that's what you sound like. You want to be a pimp.
no, no. I'm telling you how some men think. Just for my friend example,
Mm-hmm.
he said, I said, so when your gal cheap, what do you do? He said, when she come home, I tell her I want some too, and I can do nothing but laugh.
Yeah, why y'all just don't all live together? What's that called?
That's what
Uh,
I asked.
Monogamy.
That's
For
what I
life,
asked. But
what's the
it's
crap?
it's but it's no
Polygamy,
different. It's no
polygamy.
different from the
Uh,
women that's running to these little bars that's sleeping with the same man in the bar. It's no difference.
no, it's not. They all should just live together. I think. I want
So
to
that,
know
that
who is agreeing to all this. Everybody live. I I don't know how to get it to going like that. Say Polly. Oh, Gerald say Polly. You should come. I think you should come live, sir. Yeah, Gerald. Gerald, how do people get into Polly? Yeah, we think we send send him and get him in live.
so
Cause I want to know how do you do that?
well, that's 99% of women nowadays. You hear
No,
them
that's
tell them,
this young. No, now that's
you
this
tell
young
them,
generation. You know us
they'll
old
tell you.
generations. We ain't going for that.
But Facebook tells you a lot.
On what?
I, I don't care
TikTok tell
who
you a lot.
I don't care who he's sleeping with, girl. I'm getting me some too. I see it all day long on Facebook.
Did they get that stuff from them Amish people? You know they had 9 wives. What's the man name on TV? He got like the sisters.
That ain't got nothing to do with them. That started way back in our own heritage.
And I'm back in Mama J. Did
Yes.
that start back in your time?
That was long before her.
So that what?
Men having 3 and 4 wives. I thought they only did that in Africa.
No, they probably did. They were doing it, I guess, but it was all in secret.
Oh, it was all in sick. Yeah,
The
yeah.
Bible states that you can have more than one wife if you can take care and provide for those wives.
Bible didn't tell you that.
She said the Bible don't tell you that. What Bible you reading? The Quran?
It says husbands. It
Uh,
says husbands. Wives attend to your husbands. So if you have a hundred wives and then 100 concubines, what is that?
Do men even
Oh,
know how to be a husband?
I don't know.
Do
You
y'all even
ask.
know the meaning of being a husband? A
You,
husband is a provider.
well, again, you got some men
Provides for the home.
that just want to get married to hold on to this woman and become a
Miss Dana
monster.
said that Bible don't say that. I'm trying to figure out what Bible he looking at, Dana.
Miss Dana might be reading the NIV Bible.
He, he's speaking to too many people, not saying you have more
Uh,
than one.
King James 1611, ma'am. Not the King James version. 1611, the original Bible. You might have to order it to get you one. I'll go to the library to read it.
This man said the real Bible, King James. Honey,
1611.
somebody pull that up.
1611.
Cause I
You
want to
got
know what Bible he reading.
16,
King
1611,
James,
ma'am.
the
You
new
got
the
no,
Old
no, no.
Testament.
1611. 1611, ma'am.
It don't say that.
Tell
Oh,
him,
Okay.
we.
tell him, but we're living in 2024.
She said, but we living in 2024.
It don't
It
matter.
said,
'Cause
"Thou which shall me path of life." In the
it don't
they
matter.
don't say nothing about nobody having no 16
It
wives.
don't matter what times we live in, because the because
Go
the
to the
Creator
old verse.
haven't came back and walked the face of the earth yet. So
Mm,
so so
mm.
so the commandments that I've
I'm gonna
gave
have to
you
find a pastor to
before,
get this.
the
Mm-mm.
commandments I have gave you before, are still in existence right now. Day one.
She said book 1611 because it showed ain't King 16011. It don't say
1611
that.
King James.
Tell him to go out there.
1611 King James
King
Bible.
James is the version of the Bible. What?
1611.
Deuteronomy,
Deuteronomy,
Proverbs,
which
which
one?
one?
I'm telling you, King
That's
James
it.
1611.
No, King James is the version of the Bible.
You right. You right.
I told you it's your own Bible. M-
Tell him to go out there
Look
and get
up a King James 1611. The King James 1611 Bible is so big you cannot hold it with just two hands. I know what I'm talking about.
mm,
I
mm.
read the 1611.
She said
Not
Genesis, Matthew, or Mark.
I'm
1611.
not. You guys are talking about scriptures. I'm talking about the Bible. King James 1611. Google
That
it.
is. So is you
Google it.
saying that the poly is in James King
I don't.
James
I don't. I don't,
1611?
I don't know anything about a poly. I don't know anything about a poly.
Well,
I just feel if a man wants to have multiple women, he should stay single.
Gerald, do you agree with this?
Do I agree with what?
This poly mess. Hey,
You want me to explain being poly?
yeah, explain this to this man, cause he thinking it's King James 1611,
No, that's not
and
what I
it's
said,
not. It's the
man.
20. It's the 20. The new version.
That's not what I said. The new version. How can you have a new Bible when there have been no new instructions?
Send her that
But
link.
that's gonna be for another topic because we're not
Mm,
gonna turn
No,
this
no,
into about
you right. But we
about
gonna get on this
about
poly.
religion. So I don't know nothing about poly.
He finna tell you about poly, so maybe you could get on board.
I don't want to be no
And
poly
he young.
because
He young.
I know what 1P mean. Just be a player.
You
Be a
won't
player.
have to
Have
bring
all the women you
Sarah.
want
You
to.
won't have to bring Sarah out. Ain't that her name?
No, I got a new one. I got rid of her. I wore her out.
Baby.
being poly is a mutual thing, though. Like everybody
Mama J
has
say
to
you.
agree
She
to
sure
it.
you did. She probably just out of her.
No, she was costing me like 2 grand. I got the one I got now is like 7,000.
Mm, 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 mm. Can you explain to this man how
Why you
poly
explain
work?
it to me? I don't want to know about poly.
Cause you said King James said we can have more than one wife, so that's what that is.
Not necessarily.
But what is it?
A lot of times, being poly is like everybody have to be in agreement with each other. Like it can't just be like, oh, I got her, her, and her. Like everybody has to be on the same terms with it.
So let me
Like,
ask you a question, Mr. Gerald.
what's up?
Can a woman say she want this man, that man, and that man, or do poly just mean the man get to have multiple women?
I want to
It can
know that
go.
answer too.
It can go either way. It all depends on how y'all dynamic is set up.
Oh, okay.
Like
Oh,
I could not
oh.
be poly, but she could be poly if she want to. She'll be solo poly.
Nicole, tell me this.
Not too
If a
close.
man can have as many women as they want, and they still be a man, but if a woman go out there and have any man that she wants, 4 or 5 men at a time, why is she a whore?
I never said that.
That
I
don't
got.
make you a whore.
I have a
She
friend.
said she didn't say you said it. The guilty may speak.
I have a friend.
Okay.
He is 62. He told this woman, "I cannot tell you what to do with your private part, because God gave you that. So you can give it to you want to give it to. It's yours. I'm not in control of that." So a lot of men feel that way.
Really?
Yeah.
Hell
And like
no.
he told her,
Well,
he told her, so God gave me this. This is mine. You can't tell me what to
no,
do. That's how people talk
trifling.
to themselves now.
Those people are trifling.
Yeah, it could be, but that, like I say, that works. That's what he. That's how he feel.
I'm sorry, he
Also,
feel
there's a
like that.
difference. You was talking about the show where like the Sister Wives show. That's
Yeah.
polygamy. Being poly is something totally different. Polygamy is when like they're all separate. Like that's my wife, and that's my wife. Being poly is that's my girlfriend, that's our girlfriend, and that's our girlfriend.
Mm.
Then you
So
have solo poly.
you speaking from a true person, right?
I
That's
plead the
have
fifth.
had that has tried this.
Pump the brakes. I plead the fifth.
Okay. Hey, this 2024. It's time to keep it real. A lot of people want to know, how to get it started, where you start at, you know,
Where you started, that's a conversation between you and your significant other. If y'all not on good terms, this ain't gonna work.
do
That's
do
like
that
trying to
count for
put.
blow up dolls too?
I
It's
mean, if
not a
that's what y'all dynamic is, that's
it's
what
not a
y'all
blow
do.
up now. It's
She's
a
not a.
synthetic full life size dial.
She
I'm mad you
He
identifies
know.
as a
let.
I'm mad
human.
you know
That's
what
her
it is.
prerogative.
Yeah, he got Sarah. He had a blow up dial. Now he got a
And
synthetic
I've
woman.
never had a blow up dial. I
Hey,
bought a synthetic dial for 2,000. Now the one I got now is 7,000.
if he identifies her as a woman, that's his prerogative. You gotta respect that.
Well, he needs somebody like that. She don't speak back.
I mean, if
He
you
can
want to
say what
get
he
tech,
wants to her.
if you want to get technical about it, a lot of these women want traditional relationships, but I don't think they understand the consequences of that. You know, a
Oh,
lot of the grandparents was dependents. You realize that, right? Like, if your daddy came in here, he is able to beat your mama like she's one of the kids, because technically she is one of the kids. So I
and
don't think traditional
also
relationships is what they want.
that's your grandson talking. That's your
Moses
grandson.
Moses
Have you
had
ever
two
seen?
wives. Just for the
If
record,
you ask an older generation, you ain't see the women talking back to their men like that. It wasn't none of that. None of that. None of
You
it.
talking about back in the 20s?
there you go.
30s,
You stay
40s.
there back in
You
the
can
20s and
come up
30s.
some.
Mama J, he said women weren't talking back to men back in the 40s and the 50s.
I don't know if they were talking back to him or not, but evidently they must have been very dependent on the men. Women nowadays don't have to depend on a man.
Right. Correct. Did you hear what she said? Back then, women depended on a man. In today's society, women are very independent. We almost, we, I don't even want to say it.
I'll say it, we can wear the dress and the pants.
Yeah, we could wear the dress and the pants now. For real, we don't really need you guys. For real.
Oh, let me
You
no, let me
know,
stop you. You know, Moses had two wives, right? And Solomon had
right?
7 wives and 100 concubines. So, uh, but that's gonna be for another topic.
So you reading up on this to
No, I'm talking
oh,
to you. I ain't reading nothing. I read the Bible.
okay. I ain't read none of that. But we okay. Do you have that Bible in your home? Hold that Bible up so we could
It's in
Google
my
that.
it's in my car.
Well, you keep riding with it, and you
I
ride
cut it.
real far
I,
with that Bible because that
I
Bible
cut
there
it.
ain't right.
I cut it everywhere I go, just like the book of Eli. He cut his Bible everywhere he
That
go,
Bible
didn't
ain't right.
he? Nicole, Miss
Yeah,
500.
everything do need men.
That,
God designed it that way.
no, Dana, we don't need no man.
I don't know who lied to you,
I don't know
Titty.
who lied to you and said
Okay.
that we need no man, cause just like they could get a blow up doll that
All
they
I'm gonna
got the
say
Play Store,
is,
honey. They selling all. They have toy parties
all I'm
all
gonna
the
say
See,
is,
time.
see,
when you
Maybe
go
who
out there
said?
to that trash
like
We
can,
don't
What's the
need no
lady said?
man.
What's the
yes, you
lady said?
do.
You need a man.
Some
Men,
women
men
do.
need men need women, and women need
hold on.
men.
What?
Say,
What? What? Tell me what
Hold
we
on.
need
No,
you
You
they
for.
don't.
you
tell
talking
her
When
I
you go
about
out there
said.
to that
in the
trash can
aspect
and that
physically,
raccoon
money
pop you
wise.
up
You
out of
You
know
there,
money wise, you think we need you?
what I
don't
can do
scream.
for you type of thing. That's what you.
See, that's why I don't want no man. You
That's
said
what
the
you're
wrong
relating to.
words. What you said? What you can? I
Not
don't need you to
saying, but
do.
that's what you're relating it to, and that's how a lot of women think nowadays. Oh, I don't need a man for nothing. I could do for myself. But half of the things that you're doing for yourself, a man don't really give a shit about. Excuse me, TT, for cussing, but a man don't really care about that. See, women look at men and y'all care. Oh, his shoes bad, his old clothes, but a man can look at you and your shoes be bad, your clothes be bad. He looking at what? Oh, he looking past that. What you could be in the future with him. How y'all can grow together.
What
Women,
man?
men,
Where you find one of them at?
they around.
Where they at? Cause they
I
ain't in
got the
St.
question.
Louis. If you find
Well,
I
one,
got
you
a
send them
question
my
for you.
see,
way. Well, wait a
let me,
minute. You did send one my way. Rest in peace, Teddy. Teddy
that,
Love, that was my boy right there, boy. When
that,
he did
that
come and get that backdrop, I'm telling you.
society has moved women to believe that they don't need a man, and a man doesn't need a woman. That's all a part of the agenda.
Okay.
Men
Oh,
need a
wait a minute.
woman, and
Wait
woman
a
need a
minute.
man.
Wait a minute, Mrs. Strutters. Go ahead, Mama J.
Look, let me tell you young people something. A woman and a man goes together, right?
Right.
A woman doesn't have to walk in front of her man. She doesn't have to walk behind her man. A woman's supposed to walk side by side with her man. What's good for him is good for her. What's good for her is good for him. You're
So
trying
true.
to grow together. You're trying to build something together. But you can't do it a lot of times if the man feel like he's supposed to be head of the house. But a woman has to have more responsibility also. When that man
I
Absolutely.
got a
falls,
question.
you're supposed to be there to lift him up.
Same thing I said about
Can y'all
submissive.
hear me?
This is why these young people are not making it in marriages and things now.
Right.
Because soon as things start going wrong, everybody want to run.
Yeah.
And that's not the way it goes. You're going to have good times and you're going to have bad times.
Right.
But you got each other.
Well, I love my woman walking in front of me. If we get mugged, they get up first.
Mama J.
Yeah.
Mr. Strutter say he'll love for his woman to walk in front of him, so if they get robbed, they'll get her first.
They give me a chance to run.
He said to give him a chance to run.
Well, I don't have an answer for that one. I got an answer, but I won't put it on the air.
You'll be all right, baby. You'll be all right.
Oh, woo. Oh
It's just
boy.
sad like that.
Yeah, yeah, you're right, Danny. It's sad. It's sad that we have to even, it's sad. And
No,
then we
cause
got,
see,
but I'm
remember,
gonna say this: our
remember.
generation learned from the old generation. This new generation, I don't even know where to start to try to teach them. They not even comprehend. First of all, I tell them this: if you don't look, listen, and learn, you're gonna be lost out here. And then this new generation think that we be fussing or oh we ain't talking about nothing. They think they just don't know. My kids are grown, but now they look back at like my daughter made a statement today to me and my mom. Well, we didn't ever go to no mall. Y'all didn't need to go to no mall. What is the mall gonna do for you? Back then things weren't as high as it was. Now rent three times of what the rent was back when they were little. And no kids can understand why you always got to go to work because if you always got your hand turned over and your palm out, how you think you're gonna get anything? Money don't grow on trees, and we don't just get up and get in the car and say, "Oop, there go a bag. We're gonna pick it up." They don't even understand that the things that we trying to teach them now is things that you're gonna have to teach somebody else, or you're gonna have to use later on. Just like the things I'm saying to you is something somebody already said to me.
Buy a printer, store counterfeit money.
We wish but that was back in the day. You can't even do that now. They got the marker. It's so hard. And
Tell me
and
that.
somebody that made a comment on Facebook said, uh, St. Louis is so selfish. And I agree with them. I agree. We are. Some of us are, some of us aren't. Some people do try to help others, but then some people they burned everybody. So people so skeptic about helping people. It's just hard. It's hard.
This, this is the land of Dracos and straight eights, baby.
So true. So true. And then you when you think people you're really your true friends, they're not. Ain't that right, Mr. Stratus?
I don't
You
know.
can think people your friends and they really not.
I ain't got no friends.
No, you don't.
It's
Mm-mm.
just me.
It's just you. Yeah.
Me and my little Mr. Potato Head Dials and Voltron, all them. My Thundercats, I talk to them.
Well, I'm with you on that. I thought about pulling Teddy Ruxpin out and put some batteries in him and let him talk to me, even though I broke the nose. I'll be feeling like he may give me more advice than anybody else.
Remember you said in the earlier in your podcast, mental illness was real. I'm the poster child for mental illness.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's real. It's real, especially those who think think poly is where it's at.
I don't
And
know.
when they
I
was
don't
saying
know.
poly, I thought they was talking about something else.
I know about poly want to crack it.
Yeah.
Polygram test. I don't know about nothing else.
I, that there and menage a trois, three say, and all this extra stuff. These folks, that's why all this stuff going around. That's why
I, I
people.
got a
That's
question.
why women don't, honey.
How old is the lady Miss Dana?
You said who?
The lady Miss Dana. How old is she?
Tell a woman
Uh,
never tells her age.
yeah, she said not Polly, want a cracker. You got
I'm
that right. That's all the
I'm, ask-
Polly I knew,
I'm asking a
and the
question
Polly
because
that Granny used to say back
because
in the day.
sex
Dana
sells.
for
Sex sells.
Dana
Sex is
say
big
she
business.
44.
And she 44, which she
She
would have been too
44.
young. She was
Yeah.
too young to go down to the Freaknik in Atlanta, so she was too young.
Yeah, she was too young.
But sex sells. Sex is a
I
big
mean, no,
business.
she might not be too young because Ace know about Freaknik, don't you? He used to run with D4L. He used to open for their shows.
Yeah.
Till they tried
So
to take his dancers and then we killed the deal.
that's all. Sex sells. Sex is big business. Women are rather nowadays. They rather just wear uh nothing,
Leggings.
nothing, but they
Yeah.
want the respect of a queen.
Well, as my mother say, and don't you quote me on this. You can't turn a hoe into a housewife.
Yes, you can if you're a magician. Abracadabra. Be great, baby.
You can't turn. You can't. You cannot. You cannot.
Yes, you can.
No.
What the man say on Friday? I whips that. What he say? Bang, 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 bang. You can do it.
No, you can't.
You might need like 400 packs, two Cialises, and a Red Bull, and a half of Viagra. Yeah, you can turn on. You can turn all right.
No, Craig.
Ask him, do he know that from experience?
She say do you know that from experience? I think so.
That's all I
He
dated step buckets.
You like them kind, don't you?
I don't want no woman that has no class.
Tell well, that says a whole lot for him.
It sure does. If you keep getting them, where was you picking them up? CW's.
Hearn, CW,
Martin Luther
boy,
King.
boy, look, boy,
What's that?
62,
Zodiac.
CW still
Zodiac.
on?
No.
He passed.
Yeah, long time ago.
Dang.
The
Yeah,
spotlight.
he like all them city places that you got to run to your car and duck and all that stuff. The Zodiac and you know the Polynesian Room. See, you ran in them type
I got
places.
banned
Yeah,
from
the
CW.
rose, all that.
Yeah, the Rose. You like all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And all ain't none of them people got teeth in the front of their mouth.
I want a woman that got at least two gunshot wounds and stab wounds.
Yeah, we know you play with the carousel. You know, we know
Mm,
Kings
mm.
Highway, not your bridge.
Oh, don't take me back.
I know it.
Can I ask Auntie
Huh?
something?
Yes, go ahead.
Um, back when I'm gonna say when like Nicole and them was younger and stuff, and I'm not speaking for her having any mental illness.
Yeah.
Like nowadays, how all these kids are diagnosed with ADHD. Just a lot of things are diagnosed with. Back in the day, that wasn't diagnosed. How did y'all understand what your kid had then?
I can tell you that, young brother.
Well, a lot of parents didn't,
Yeah.
and you have to be very careful nowadays about these putting these labels on these kids, ADHD and ADD, because I'm just gonna be honest. This is my own opinion. Nobody else's. Excuse me. You have to be careful with these white doctors because a lot of them don't understand our children. See, we're from a different breed of people, and what their diagnosis is what they see in their own.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there doesn't
Yeah.
necessarily have to be anything wrong with your kids. They could be a little hyper, but we know how to deal with that part. But then on the other hand, we do have a lot of kids out here that have a whole lot of problems going on.
Yeah.
But all the time, it does not have to be mental.
It could
You
be.
have to see where a child has come from, how that child has been raised. All of that factors into it. Now, I'm
Okay.
not saying we don't have a lot of them out here with mental problems, but it's not the way they're making it seem.
What she say? She say not really. We have to advocate for our children's. Okay, have to advocate for our children and teach the teachers. All right, I'm with you on that one.
Yes,
All kids do not learn the same way. They
yes,
would rather diagnose and medicate instead
yes,
of dealing with you. You are absolutely right.
yes.
You are
Well, I can answer
absolutely
the question for the young
right.
brother. How did the parents deal with them so-called issues back in the day? You ready for the
Well,
answer?
yeah, beat us.
Go on there and take your bath. And when you get out, the extension cord waiting on your ass.
You got that right. I said, hey, Mr. Struthers, I said, and it's the honest the truth. And Mama J, don't get mad at me. My mother would probably still be in prison.
That's what.
And I know
That's how
my
they
father
took
would
care.
have just passed away in there because they would have gave him unlimited amount of time.
That's how they took care
Honey,
of the
we got
so-called
extension cord
hypertension.
wounds.
Yeah, hypertension and ADH. All that
Right.
extension cord took care of that.
Sure did. But see, that's where the government messed up at too when they said we had to whoop them and then we go to jail. Now you want us to come back and try to get the kids together. No, you gave you when you told them they can emancipate themselves away from me. I was okay with that. I was ready to sign on the line. I could have
That
drew the
that
papers up and
that
emancipate yourself from me.
that's a part of the agenda. Because
Right,
if we can't control our kids, then they say we can control them.
right.
So
They
you
thought
don't
they
you
could
don't you don't
control them.
you don't let them people tell you that you can control. They can control your kids better than you. We talking about a race of people who didn't even raise their own kids.
Who you telling?
Put your. All we see is your crown
Your
talking.
crown. But this is what I'm gonna
Yeah,
say too.
the crown is talking. The crown is talking.
Remember back in the day when we used to get in trouble, our parents could took us right on Vanderventer. And them people, they could sign us in there and we'll stay 2 or 3 days. Come back out, we skirt
But,
straight.
but
Now, you take
not only that, Miss 500, you got your ass whooped on the way up there,
on and on the way
out
back.
out the house, in the car, and on the way back.
You ain't lying. I told you we got
It don't
extension
matter
cord wounds.
if they had a belt, a stick, whatever they can find, a pan, a pot,
Ask
whatever
my
they can
kids.
find. They hit you with it and told
I
you you better not go to school and say nothing to nobody. Tom, how did you get your black eye? Oh, I ran into the door.
right, right. You
And then soon as
absolutely
you come home from school, your mama standing there with that belt wrapped around her hand. Anybody ask you what happened to you? Yeah. Did you tell anybody? I told them I ran into the door running from my friend. Oh, okay, all right. Go on and do your homework.
right. And you go do your homework. These kids
Yeah.
now don't come home Chromebooks. And then half of the stuff you send at home, we don't even know. My kids used to come home with their homework, and I'm telling you, I used to write the teacher a note. I put a piece of paper on top of the paper and tell her, "Can you please send directions because I have a clue of what this is that you just sent her for her. If she don't know what it is, what make you think I'm gonna be able to help her?"
Just
And
take
the
a
teacher
picture of it
and I
with
send
your
it right
cell
on back
phone.
to her. Now you email it. Email. You can't even
Just
call
take,
and talk to the teachers.
just take a picture of it with your cell phone, your camera, and it breaks down the math problem. Just write the answer down.
Google. At Google.
See,
Google tell you everything.
these kids and these parents don't know nothing about whooping somebody backside to where they can't sit down for 30, 40 minutes.
No. No. And then they already know half of these kids behind because of um the killer virus they put out here and then the kids had to do virtual. How you think Y'all, I can tell you a funny story.
Well,
My
I'm
daughter
working on
had
trying to
an
do me a
interview.
tip.
Like, wait a minute, because this here was hilarious. My grandson went over to Mama J house while my daughter made a run. And you know, kids was doing virtual. So he was in one room and she was in the other one. I had an interview. I'm coming up the steps. I could hear her hollering. He had his head raised up. And I'm saying to myself, I'm study trying to get in the door. She hollering through the computer at the teacher, telling her, didn't you see his hand was raised up? He didn't know the answer. She was so mad at the teacher, she told him, shut that thing down and go on break. I said, Mama, but he asked her, shut it down. She wasn't paying attention to him, no way. He said, right up his alley, clink, and clicked it on off. Telling me his computer went dead.
Well, but wait a minute. That ain't no worse than the parents pounding the Chromebooks or selling them.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. When they first came out, they were piling them and selling them. Do it now. They got chips in them now.
Oh
They
my
got chips
God.
in them. They can find them. You can't even take it apart, or you just got nothing.
But I want to know why do women stay in relationships with men that jump on them?
because they have low
They
self-esteem.
have low self esteem. Yeah, and then some people stay with people because they just used to them. You know, sometimes people be in relationships because of um you know, they've been with them 7, 8 years, and they feel like it ain't nothing else out there. Dana, if you still alive, help me out with this one.
Only time I want a woman to beat me is when she chained me to the bed. Other than that, nah.
Look on the table.
Well,
Well,
let's
some,
reverse that.
re,
Let's reverse that. Why do men beat women?
well, why do men beat women?
Because see, they're not men. Most men that will jump on a woman won't fight a man or say nothing crazy to a man. They only want to fight women.
Why?
Now,
Why?
I don't know. It's a true story, right? I had went out one day, right? And
Mm-hmm.
I was sitting at the table by myself. The guy walks over and says, "Hey, you mind if me and my lady sit here with you?" I said, "Sure." But I turned her seat facing him, right? So
Mm-hmm.
she won't be looking at me. He said they want to go dance. Asked me could I watch the drinks. I said, "Yeah, I keep my eye on 'em." They dance on the dance floor. She stayed looking over at the drink because he told her to, "Hey, watch our drinks." So she look over at the table. He says, "What, you want that nigga or something?" She like, "Huh? You told me to watch the drinks." Come
Mm.
back to the table. He proceeds to go off on this woman to no end, to the point where I had to say something to the man. I said, "Hey man, I don't know you. I don't know your lady. You asked to sit with me. So how did this go from your lady wanting me? She came here with you. I don't know her." I said, "So whatever you doing, you need to tighten your game up because you're a jealous man and you think your woman want every man. She ain't even my type of lady, man. And I don't want nobody else's queen. I want my own. I don't want your woman." And I said, by me being a gentleman, I'm finna get up and let you have this table, man. You can have my table for the night. I'm gone. And
Mm.
that's just how it
Mm.
went. So I see the lady a week later. She comes over and apologized. I don't know what got into him. I don't know why he did that, this and that, this and that. And then she asked me, "You want to have a seat?" I said, "Hell no." "Oh, he ain't coming tonight." I said, "I don't care if he ain't coming tomorrow night, next week, whenever. I don't want to talk to you because your man accused you of being with me and you don't even know me."
Well, that be men that
And I said, so
that's
I can,
men that are insecure.
that's true. And I asked her, I said, "So I can imagine what you go to at home. You need
They
to be
probably
walking
don't
away
go
from that
through nothing
situation."
at home.
And know what she said? "Well, it's a long situation." I said, "Oh, okay. All right."
Mm. Mm-mm.
So I don't understand women because if you're dating somebody and your brothers or your sons come jump on this man and y'all still together, that makes it very awkward for Thanksgiving and Christmas when y'all all sitting around the table and your man on there sucking his teeth. And you say, "Why you looking at Willie like that?" He remember Willie stumped him. He remember Willie just stumped him 3 months ago. So now
Mm-mm.
it's gonna be another battle royale, a Royal Rumble at the house. You putting people in a bad situation. Somebody got to
Well,
cut the ties and go on.
she said, "What do his brother supposed to do?" Just well, wait a minute, because I said something about that. You know,
Well,
we can get in people business. I don't like when people you in a fight and then your brother come and get involved and then
you go back.
you be right back with him. You right
Now
back
your
with him.
brother, now your brother may looking stupid, and Willie waiting on your brother to come over to the house so he can surprise him with a shotgun blast. And you didn't have to kill him, but he just stumped Willie. He just stumped Willie till the lights came on.
Right.
Well, if he had kept
No,
it to himself in the first place, it wouldn't have been any of that.
What you said. Now what you said.
Because I tell you, if one had a came up to me and put his hands out any kind of way, he would have came back with some nerve.
It, it,
All fingers gone. He would have had nothing but a nerve up there.
yep. What you said. Exactly what you said.
I
And
mean,
and
somebody jumping on you and beating your behind every time they feel like they want to do that, that's not love. I
no.
don't know what to call it, but it sure in the hell ain't love.
well,
Hmm.
a lot of them call I'm homeless. You gonna put me out where I'm gonna go? I ain't got nowhere to go. That's called homeless.
Well, straighten up and fly
Well,
right, and then you won't have to worry about any of that.
see, but that's the bad part. The dependency. You know, if you're in a relationship, you shouldn't have to put them out.
But
You shouldn't have to.
a
It's
lot
not
of women,
providers.
a
Some of them
lot of
just
women,
want to pay a bill.
a
Where
lot
you
of
pay a
women,
bill at in a relationship?
a lot of women love men that depends on them. A man
Yeah,
that
they do.
don't, that don't have to depend on them. Oh, I don't want him. He too strong.
And some men don't like strong women.
They want the ones that say, "Hey, baby, you going to the store? Yeah, give me two Fireball dollar shots and two loose cigarettes."
Loose cigarettes. You need to
Yeah,
stop
baby,
smoking.
I'm telling you, that's what they do.
You don't think that you should stop smoking if you got to get two loose cigarettes?
No, baby, give me four of them. All right,
You don't
give
think
me
that
four.
you less if you selling your food stamps?
You say you? I think a person is less.
A man.
A man selling his stamps.
Yeah.
Well, I never got stamps in
In
my
the
life.
grocery
I
store.
tried.
They just
Huh?
need
In
their
the grocery
money.
store.
In the grocery store.
And he got on a pair of Jordans, the new ones that just came out.
Well, a lot of them buy from the flea market, so they don't be real.
That's not the point. That's not the point.
So
What
you
she
thinking they
say?
real? That's what they call them Hispanic Jordans.
And deep issues, childhood, so many reasons based on unique situations. Yeah, but
But when you rather for him to be selling his stamps to be running out with steaks in his pants,
no, I'd rather for him to go to work.
society has said you don't have to work. Look at all the people they gave all that money to when COVID first hit.
What money? Where was we
Them
at?
people, I didn't get it. Did you get it?
No, I ain't get it.
All right
I
then. A
didn't
lot
get
of people was getting like $7,000, and then they cut them off, and now these people talking about, I don't know what to do. Go get a job.
well, some people think that it ain't even worth it. You know, some people think it ain't worth going to get no job. Why should
Mm-mm.
they? Why should they go get a job? To do what? To go to work to get mistreated for that
Well,
little
I'm,
money?
I'm I'm telling all men on this podcast, if this a call, it's a call going out to all men. If you want to join my escort service, we will be dancing for single mothers and women out in Clayton and West County.
I can't take this man.
I'm
I
telling
told
y'all,
you our
guys, you
mental
want to get
illness is
paid?
real.
All you got to do is show up and escort them out to dinner. We soccer moms, their husbands ain't treating them right. They tell them to buy a dog. This is where we come in at.
So you really think you what's the boy name? King George.
No, the name of my organization is Take 'em to the Hood. We're doing some good.
Take them to the hood. We're doing some good.
I'm telling you guys, you want to walk around with $5,000 in your pocket? It's $300 just to show up when you show up. Then after that, it's 150 every hour.
Tell them don't put that idea in their head. They already worthless.
She said, "Don't put that idea in their head. They already worthless."
Sir, men, you're earning a good, hard-earned living. The woman might just want you to hug her and rock her to sleep. That's a quick $1,000 you'd have made. So if y'all want to do it, let me know.
Tess, you got any openings for your show? Cause we got one right here. We got you a backup right here. Cause this one here, I don't know if it's mental illness or retardation.
Both of them.
Mm, mm.
See, I'm wearing the crown in the house.
I see. Normally you be cooking, trying to anyway. I told you. Some you don't know how to do.
No. Mm-mm. Should have seen when I made my salmon bites.
Mm, mm, mm.
Well, women should be looking for a real man, a God-fearing man, and a hard-working man.
Did you hear what she said?
Yeah, but that ain't gonna work.
God
Cause
fearing man anyway.
they all down at hers on a Sunday night standing out on the patio, like they're in the video.
Well,
They
that's because that's the company that you keep.
uh-huh.
I've never been in there.
You ain't never been in who and where?
At hers,
Harry's.
hers.
Where that's at?
Down there, right there behind, on Herbert, right there by Herbert Hoover.
I don't know. I ain't never been in there. I ain't never even heard of it.
Oh,
I don't go
every Sunday
down in the
night,
city.
every Sunday night, I wonder if everybody got to go to work on Monday, because every Sunday night, you got at
Oh,
least
you said.
five, 500 to 600 people right there.
Oh, I thought they'd be out of Al's.
There too.
Yeah, out on
I've
Limburg
never,
out there.
I've never been in there either.
Me neither. I've been in Al's years ago, back in the day, back in the day, and it was way back in the day. But
Oh,
life is
I
what
see
it
your
is.
friend. Your friend keeps saying emotional and mental illness
Uh huh.
and physical.
Mm, mm, mm. That's terrible. Well, some people think different. Like some people be. I don't know. TikTok is just really going crazy too, cause there be
I
a
don't
lot
even
of
know what
scary people on there on nights.
I don't even know what TikTok is. I don't have it.
Oh, don't well TikTok will love you cause you funny, you know.
I'm gonna have to
But
download it.
you're gonna have to download TikTok. But we really have to be careful. Us as women, we have to be careful, cause
I just
we have to choose better characters, and then we go have kids by them, and then you wonder like, why is my child acting like this? Well, the
well,
seed, the apple
no,
don't fall too far from the
they knew
tree.
that man. They knew that man was on that China White, and then you chose to have a baby by that man. What you think is going into the son, or to the daughter? They know this.
Yeah,
They know
it
it.
depends. It
If,
depends.
if the dad is an alcoholic and the baby come out shaking, oh, he just ain't shaking for no reason. He's shaking because he's addicted to alcohol.
Yeah, but he could be shaking because of the seed. The person. You know, if they had like you.
Like me,
Mhm.
yeah. When I was born, what the doctor told my mom, he got a real problem.
Yeah, yeah,
As soon as I came out, I looked at the doctor and said, "What up?" He said, "He got a real problem."
yeah. I talked to your mom.
I know you did. So she told you I got a real problem.
Yeah, she did. You're
So
you're not even you're
I'm
not
not
even
coming.
real.
I'm not coming on this podcast line. I know I got a
I
problem.
know you ain't. If you would lie, I would tell the truth. Shame the
And
devil.
And I need, if it's any BBW women listening on her, I love the large size ladies. I don't want no skinny ladies no more. If you 390 and above, shake your boy out.
390.
That's why I
Would
want
you
you
say
so fat. I want you so fat. I gotta throw baby powder on you, baby, just to see where to go.
Oh, that's so silly.
Tell you.
oh boy, you know,
That is so sick.
Yes. Yes.
you
What Eddie Murphy say on coming to America? Yes.
Yeah, you need to hurry on and go get evaluated.
yeah, he need to be evaluated. Him,
They won't. Miss Mama J, they won't give me no check. I
they ain't gonna
tried.
give you no check. They ain't gonna give you no check.
I tried many
Trust
a time.
Trust me. I watched this guy. He be on TikTok. He hilarious. I saw him this evening and I told him, "Can you not keep me up at night? Cause I have to go to work in the morning." He just laughed at me. He real hilarious on TikTok. Yeah, I'm telling y'all gotta watch him. He
But
need
I
his
want
own
a
show. He need
big,
his
fat,
own show.
funky, stanky.
Yeah. Oh
That's
yeah.
what I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm.
A big
He won
Belinda,
a
a big,
contest. Didn't he win a contest or something on TikTok?
big
Him and his
Bertha.
woman. You know the dude I'm talking about on TikTok, Ted. You know him and his woman won a contest. Boy, I'm telling y'all, I laughed. I watched that part about 20 times last night.
You
And
want
he
to know how
just
I knew
sitting
I had a problem?
spontaneous things that you do in your relationship. I'm telling y'all, I watched it about 20 times. It was just killing me dead. He
See, I'm telling
hilarious.
you, a lot of women nowadays, they wouldn't have a man if we still can do the smell test. See, I learned I learned about a lot of my mama friends as a kid. They would come over and I'll let them sit on the couch and I'll be sitting there watching. And as soon as they get up, I run over and smell the pillow. Say, oh hell no.
This boy been this man been
So,
smelling ass all his youngin' life.
oh yeah. So my mama would beat the hell out of me, right? What the hell wrong with you? She stink. Don't let her go to the bathroom because I thought that she would mess the toilet up. Make her leave. Make her leave and go to the bathroom. So that's when I knew I had a problem.
Oh, that's like that one little girl, her grandmama was braiding her hair. She said, "Why you keep moving?" She said, "Cause you stink down here and you got me all between your legs."
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking
I holler.
about.
I said, "Baby, see, kids today, they say all that kind of stuff. Back then, we wouldn't say nothing like that. Dirt, say, get our mouth popped off. For
And
when
you
my
couldn't
two
do the same.
granddaughters, it allowed anything come out their mouth. I'm talking about
They,
they are truly hilarious. I tell my daughter to get a YouTube channel because the
they could be
things
having
they
a
say,
whole. They could be having a whole party in the same house you in. You better not
yeah,
come out that room.
you bet not. And we didn't been to the funeral and it's the repast and they having a party.
Yeah.
Now that sound
And
like my family.
and they got only one room got the air conditioning. That's the mama room
Show
or the
do,
grandma room. Put
show
on
do.
that don't let my hair out.
Yeah, sound like sound like my people. Sound
How
like
you
my
let the
people.
air out
We
the
used to
room?
be what's them apartments on Goodfella over there?
Mm,
What's
mm,
the
mm.
Ace? What's them apartments where Aunt Freddie used to stay? On Goodfella, by close to Delmore. Cabinet Court, baby, so much dirt, dust after Easter. Everybody still trying to play Easter egg hunt. Dresses look like filth. We look like African kids. We done ran through the village because that's what it was to me, the village. Don't let somebody pass away. We meet up at that same house. No, the house ain't got but two bedrooms, a half of a kitchen, a little living room, and everybody mourning. And then the next thing we know, here go my auntie, the favorite auntie. She said, "Boy, get the table. Who got some cards?" Here come that Crown Raw bag, baby. I'm telling you, them was the days. People just fought and got beat up, and people was killing people, but not like now.
That's when
I'm talking
everything was so simple.
Yeah, no, that ain't that. No,
Now
no.
everybody now is in the video. Everybody now is in the video, and they waiting for the director to yell cut, and then do the next song. But it's not. It's real life.
Yeah, It is. It is. Or they waiting on them ain't fake bullets, them real bullets.
Yeah, they think they can
So,
start. See, the youngsters think they can start over, or they can kill me and I come back to life, or they gonna mourn me. No, they gonna mourn you for that hour, and then
and
the
move
next,
on.
and then they be on there with your baby mama. Yeah, you need anything, Teresa? Yeah, that nigga was cheating with Michelle and them anyway. I always
Hmm.
liked you.
Yeah. You
That's
know
how
the
I
true
go.
cheaters when you go to the funeral. And you see on the obituary he had four, but you see these other nine people standing here with kids. Who is them people? Girl, them his other baby mamas.
Yeah.
How many he have? How about
So
15?
that's what I'm challenging all men to take back your community.
Mm-hmm.
If you're doing wrong in your community, steer the youngsters the right way. Don't let them do what you're doing. Tell them it's better.
So true. She
Don't
said
don't
that's why they
don't
drive like
don't
they in
don't
a demo
don't.
video game. Yes, they do. Yes, they do, Dana. They sure do. A lot of them are losing. Yeah, and the young men are losing lives in the car accidents, and the girls turning into the gangsters. I'm not understanding. I'm
Who don't
truly not
want to
understanding.
who don't want a pistol popping Betty?
These young folks with their pants hanging down.
Baby, shoot that
And that,
nigga. All right, I
yeah.
can.
And then
Ow.
next week,
And they ain't
she
shooting
on
no
the
little
front of the
guns
church.
either. They ain't shooting no little guns either. They shooting big
No,
guns.
no. No, that's why I be saying about domestic violence. It's real. It's like we looking right at it and people living right in it. And it's like, are you naive to it? Or you just don't think that it would happen to you? It's
The only
real.
the only domestic violence I want to do is not grab, snatch that butt plug out of her booty hole, and then turn that dildo all the way up on high vibration, shove it in there. That's the only
He
domestic violence I want to
His
do.
blow up dial. He got a blow up lady. I told you that's all that's gonna fool with him. She
Whoever that
gonna
gentleman is you talking to over there, tell him to go to Pure Pleasure or one of them places and touch one of them six
he got
foot
a
tall
wife.
silicone dials, and I guarantee you, he said, I'm taking one of these home.
He he got a wife. He don't need that.
Look how I'm looking at you.
You see, I look up from your phone cause see how he looking at you.
Still can have a
He say
wife,
he
but
cool.
that 6 foot blow up dial.
Told you her name Sarah. Cause everyone's living in a social media bubble life. No one even pays attention to real news. No, they don't. Things like domestic violence and a whole war going on right now. Yeah, yeah. You absolutely right. I said they need to bring back these young soldiers, take everybody that then no, you didn't gave them 25 consecutive years and put them on front line and tell them, now I'm gonna give you this gun. If you make it back, you could be free.
Well, I'm gonna tell you how that's gonna go. What did Eddie Murphy tell the man in life? If you give me that gun, I'll lie to shoot you, boss. That's what's gonna happen.
Not if you dropping them out of a plane when you get
Them
they gotta
men,
get down on the ground.
them men want to stay in the penitentiary and serve their 2 life sentences and rape boys. They don't want to go fight no
Then he
war.
can go over there and see how many of them he can get over there. And if he make it back, he free. What you think?
Soon as
We
you jump
paying
out the
for him. We
plane,
paying for him in the jail anyway, so we might as well pay for him to go over there. Why not? Now
that
you got to
that
make it make sense to me.
because they
Our
say they
tax
can't be
money
tested.
is going for him to take a pack of Roman noodles that cost him $5, some chicken wings that when I come see you, it's only seven in the container, and they $7 now. Cause back in the day they was three, they went to 3, 5, now they 10, and you only get seven of them little wingettes.
I'm looking at 5 of your girlfriends that's on his thing right now, and I know they on that men locked up in prisons page. I know she on there, that one her that girl right there, that other lady, and her.
What is it talking about?
Now you're getting personal.
Now how you know these people got people. They probably do
I'm a,
got people in jail. That don't mean that's their
no,
man. That
I
woman
didn't say
married.
I didn't say they got people in jail. I'm a comedian. Don't take nothing I say offensive. I'm a comedian.
You crazy. Mental
That too.
illness. She said right. You are absolutely right. Everybody that had somebody in jail. I know I have. I
Well,
like them little
right
chicken
now,
wings to be honest with you.
I'm writing a woman in jail now. She up in
What
Van
she
Dyke.
do? What's she doing?
She threw some acid on some women's face.
Why? Cause they was looking at you.
No, I didn't know. I just started writing her in jail. Said she needed a pen pal. Her name is Big Deb.
Her name Big Dale.
Big Deb.
Oh.
Deb, like Deborah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's terrible. You waiting on her to get out?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She got 18 more years. She
Yeah.
like six
Yeah.
feet, 280.
She got that's terrible.
Pick me up and
You
walk me
like
around, baby.
well she could cook if she that big. Cause you need somebody to help you cook.
Mm-mm. I just need to point out, baby, go jump on him. And her too. Them too. When I'm doing my shows, I got my bodyguard right there with me.
When is your next show?
I'm starting today. See, I'm live now.
I see. You definitely live. You are a live character from a year ago.
Well, why? Thank you.
Now a year ago, you was something
No,
else.
you notice I got all my teeth on the side too. See,
Uh-huh. You ain't got but
most
one
people,
dimple.
most people only got the first three. I got all mine on the side.
Oh, you got some implants put in?
Hell no, them all belong to me.
Oh. You got his teeth? You wouldn't put his teeth in your mouth? That's trifling.
Got who teeth?
I thought you said you had your Uncle Ricky teeth in your mouth.
Who me? Who me or somebody else?
I Lord have mercy. I thought you said this is my good side. I got Uncle Ricky teeth in my mouth.
Who? Come on me?
I thought you would have got Uncle Ricky teeth implanted in. Oh my
No,
God.
no,
You are hilarious. You know.
no.
He gonna come back. He looking too. He trying to think of something, boy.
This ain't like back in the day when the gold teeth would come out. You can take them, have them put in. This ain't none of that.
Oh, no slip-ons.
No,
You ain't got no slip-ons.
when your grandmama, your granddaddy gold teeth came out, you take them down to comb and they'll file them down and fit your teeth. This ain't none of that.
Wha- That was real gold though.
I know it was.
There wasn't nothing wrong with that. That was real gold.
Yeah, this ain't none of that.
No, they
I
don't
don't,
know what gold is.
I don't even have no uncle named Ricky.
Oh, I thought that's what you said.
No.
I know you ain't say my boo Ricky.
Who? Something's really wrong with you, Mr. Logan.
End the show on that note.
Ah,
Something's really wrong with you, and I'm
well,
trying to figure it out.
Okay, y'all, let's get serious.
alrighty. Well, we on here every Wednesday at 7 p.m. It's Mr. Struthers, Mama J, and myself. And Angie's gonna try to drop in every now and then. Uh we'll try to bring Mr. Gerald Polly back because that's a conversation we have to finish next week. Um this
All fat women are welcome, please. Fat women,
right.
please come.
I'm gonna inbox you Gerald number so he can start trying to coach you into being Polly.
No, I want inbox me the fat women numbers.
Uh-huh. Um, hopefully next Wednesday, maybe we could get Miss Dana to come live with us
I
and a
want a
few
woman
other
so
people.
fat. She got the rub deodorant on the rolls so they don't get musty, baby.
You better catch them before they go to Florida and Miami. You should be at every airport.
I don't want none of them. They go down there. I want the woman that God gave them a good body and this one's body they want to keep.
I don't know who you want.
They lay down in the
Maybe you
bed
need
start
to
squeaking.
go to the gym. Go to some of them
Mm-mm.
gyms. You'll find one.
I'm gonna hang out at Sunor Market.
Yeah, you'll find one definitely there.
So what time we back next week?
Well, we back at 7. I thank him for working with us. We had a little technical difficulties. Mama J couldn't come live, but we're gonna fix that. Her coming live.
The conductor will be here next week.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Maybe by next week we have some guests. I'm gonna get us some guests.
Make sure she fed.
Make sure she fat. Okay. All right. Everyone have a blessed night. Until then, we never say goodbye. We see you later. Peace and have a safe week.
Peace, love, and hair
And
grease.
know where your children are.